Alright. I got some more stuff. Alright. Over here, fresh vegetables. Alright, these are great in an apocalyptic situation. Lots of nutrition. Squash, zucchini, tomatoes, cucumbers. Alright, I got 3 dozen ears of corn, okay? 3 dozen ears, alright? You can eat it, it's nutritious, it's delicious, you can turn it into fuel. You can make alcohol with it and save your ass with it. Potatoes, same thing. They store for a long time and you can turn it into fuel. Okay, onions. They fight infection and they taste good. The melons I kind of just got just because I wanted melons, but they're good for you too. All right. Over in the kitchen, I actually didn't pull this stuff out, but we've got dried peppers, helps fight infection, and of course pickling salt, so you can pickle any vegetables you find and they will last longer. Alright. Takes us to the fridge. We've got more water in the back, juice. Got some breads to get me going until I can start making bread, so that way, you know, if I don't get a chance to make bread, I won't starve in the immediate hours of the apocalypse. Some fresh meats. Can always smoke these meats and make them last longer. Okay, leg of lamb. This way I can coat my doors and windows with lamb's blood to keep the Holy Spirit out. Broccoli, good source of iron. Cheeses, they're good. If you treat them right, they'll last a very long time. Greek yogurt contains active cultures. They fight infection and bacteria. I think that's it for the fridge. In the freezer, I've got some more meats that I can smoke later in the apocalypse. I've got some bread. I mean, not bread. Some potato fry things. Some other little frozen vegetables and stuff up here. Candy bars. Now you're thinking, hey, you don't need candy bars in the apocalypse. These are great trade items. You can get like 20 times their value in a survival situation. People will go nuts for chocolate and candy. They will give you anything you want, gas, weapons, whatever you need. Women, they'll trade women for it. That's what you're into. And here is my fresh herb garden. We've got basil, which I just picked up today. I haven't planted it yet. Peppers, fresh peppers. Dill, habanero peppers, which not only are tasty, but you can use them to make pepper spray. Cilantro, and culantro, which I don't know if I'm going to keep or not. It's kind of prickly. Just because it's the apocalypse, it doesn't mean that your food has to taste like shit. Which brings us to our last segment, tools. Sunglasses. Great stuff. Moped. Okay, a moped is much more valuable than a car because in your apocalyptic type situation, a moped can go where a car can't. You can go off-road as well as you can use it to zip through that post-apocalyptic bumper-to-bumper traffic. Also, gallon of gas. You can use this to start a fire, make Molotov cocktails, or you can put it in your moped with the moped tank plus the gallon of gas. I can get up to 180 miles away to safety. Also, when riding a bike, you get another fun feature, the helmet. The helmet is really great for protecting your head, not only while you ride the bike, but it'll protect you from all sorts of weapons like baseball bats, swords, bullets, and you can even pop down the face shield and protect yourself from pepper spray. Alright, here we got extension cords. Extension cords are super useful. Not only can you use them to borrow power from your neighbor, but you can also use them as ropes to tie things up. Tobacco. Tobacco is useful. You can not only smoke it to give yourself pleasure, but you can also use it to as an insecticide or pesticide. You can put it on your plants to protect your plants from bugs. You can put it on your skin to protect your skin from bugs. And if you happen to ingest like worms, like a tapeworm or something, other kind of internal worm, you can actually eat this smoking tobacco, and it will cure yourself of worms. It'll expel them. Got a wire hanger. Okay, this is really useful. Like, oh man, has this got me out of some jams? You can use this to get in and out of things, grab things that are like out of your reach. Super useful. We got a hammer and a screwdriver, which can also help you get into places that may be inaccessible or fix things. That's really useful. Flashlight. Flashlight is invaluable, and it needs no explanation. You must have a flashlight. We've got a bedroll. If you have a sleeping bag, that's good. If not, you can just use a quilt. I use my quilt, or any heavy blanket can work as a bedroll. Some wear items. I got my Utilikilt. Super excellent for on-the-go lifestyle. Doctor Who scarf. This thing is super useful too. It can be used to keep you warm. It can be used as a rope, tourniquet. You can wet it and put it over your mouth to protect yourself against fumes. You can lay it out on the ground and walk across it to walk silently. It's got all sorts of uses. The Swiss Army coat. This is like the best coat ever made. It's wool, it's waterproof, it'll keep you warm, it'll protect you against physical elements, and you can use it as a blanket at night for sleeping. Let me switch hands here. This is a switchblade. It's the best knife that was ever designed by humans. This thing is awesome. It'll cut through anything. It also has a very sharp point, so it's good for poking stuff too. Digging holes. You can tie it to a stick, use it as a spear to catch food. I do not go camping without this thing. I don't recommend you walk around the city with it. You might get into some trouble. But in a survival type situation, this thing is invaluable. I've also got a 17-gallon backpack here, which needs no explanation. And this is a samurai sword. Alright. Also known as a katana. Swords are better than guns because guns run out of bullets. Swords don't. Something to keep in mind. Then over here, we've got the Colony on the TV. I recommend everybody, if you're preparing for an apocalyptic situation, that's what the Colony is all about. It's all about how to deal with an apocalypse type situation. They made 2 seasons of it. They teach you how to build all sorts of cool, nifty DIY stuff, and even how to deal with the high-stress situations of the end of the world. Alright, which brings us to our final set of items. Here we have got 2 Bibles, King James, got the Messenger Bible, and just in case Jesus can't read English, I got a copy of the Hebrew Talmud in Hebrew, so which I just opened backwards. Goes this way. So there we go. We got the Talmud. So just in case Jesus can't read English and doesn't know you're a Christian, you can always show him that. And then our final item, a cement block and a piece of rope. And what we're going to do with that is we're just going to take the rope, and here I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second. There we go. Now tied the brick to my leg, and I'm not getting raptured without my consent. So there you go. And there is Ken the King's guide to solving, or not solving, but surviving the apocalypse. And oh, don't forget a lighter. It'll save your life. Ken the King signing out. Enjoy your apocalyptic day.